Hi, this is Yolanda Vanveen, and in this segment we're going to talk about how to prune herbs. Your herb garden is one of your favorite parts of your yard. It's beautiful. It produces lots of pretty plants that put off lots of flowers, and you can use the herbs in your cooking, so it benefits everyone. But in the fall especially, I've noticed a lot of my herbs get kind of lanky, or they look kind of ratty. So there's a few rules that I follow when I go to prune them. So this rosemary will get kind of wild and Medusa-like if you don't trim it back at all. So in the fall, I found is the easiest time to do it. And you can always trim it and save the rosemary at the same time, which is the benefit of having an herb garden. So basically, I'm just going to trim out the Medusa-like parts. And as long as I'm cutting it down to the next leaf line, I found it does really well. So I'm just going to kind of trim it down so that it's more of a circle, because I want it to grow in more of a circle. And granted, it's probably not getting enough sun. It should have more sun. But I really like this plant, and I found it grows almost anywhere. So it's easy to trim it back. Anything that looks a little wild, I just kind of trim off. And make it so that it's just more of a circle than just a Medusa. And it's really easy to do. So other herbs can grow as well, and they can get wild too. So this tarragon, the same thing. It will get kind of spindly or grow everywhere. So in the fall, as long as it's green, I leave it alone. But my rule with herbs is, as soon as they die back in the winter and the growth looks brown, I cut it off. This is still green, so I'm probably going to leave it alone, or I'm just going to trim a little bit of the edges off. Because what happens is if you trim back the ends, it'll just fill out. And the energy won't go towards going out, it'll go more towards filling up the plant. And the goal is to have a real lush, full garden. And a lot of other herbs like thyme and spearmint and other types that are short don't seem to get tall, so I don't seem to prune them as much. But periodically too, I will just cut out the dead greenery. So even on the spearmint, it looks lush. I'm not going to even touch it right now. But every now and then I'll have some dead branches in there, and I'll cut them out. When you have herbs, the best part about pruning them is you get to reap the benefits. So after you prune them, always dry whatever herb it is and enjoy it all winter long.